Hello once again, Aimer back with you once more, and I will be playing Terran again as the blue player, and I'll be playing against Rygos as a red Protoss. Now this is one of the few 1v1s I've ever done against Protoss. Usually I end up against Terran or Zerg, and I thought it was a pretty interesting game, just for my ability to pull out some control in the map early once again, and turn that into a pretty convincing victory down the road. I'm going to speed up the early game. They usually look pretty similar from my point of view, and you should know how to do this by now. Supply depot up, and once he's done that, you send him off to scout the bases. Now, since this was a 1v1 on a 4-person map, you do have to do some extra scouting. It's not always apparent where your opponent's going to be. I do not believe, and it just turned out he was the exact opposite of me. Now, when I scouted here, I got some good information because I saw that it was double gateway build, which for a Protoss player means they're going to get units out pretty quickly. And the best counter for that, as a Terran, is the 3-barrack strategy. It's getting quick Marines, just to deal with any early Zealot pressure. So, as it starts off here, 3 barracks. I got a reactor this time instead of the tech lab, just for I saw that he hadn't scouted me once again, and I didn't think it would matter one way or the other what I did. I'm finding now, though, this refinery that once was just for looks, now is just equally important to get up in case you fail on your initial attack, and that way you're not left scrambling to start getting gas, and you already can just switch over to a heavier tech build. So this did get defended. He had the double gateways up, plus the forge in the cybernetic port, and had some stock, which was enough to propel my first advantage. But as you're gonna see, instead of just falling back to your base, keep laying on some pressure. That's gonna force him to spend money on units instead of more powerful buildings, just so you don't overwhelm him. It's also gonna force him to start building some defensive structures. Maybe he wouldn't have built these cannons if I hadn't been pressuring him. I don't know how he plays. It's always good to have some, but I believe he makes a few more than he normally would. So seeing those cannons, stay on now. Seeing those cannons, I decided to start pulling back my forces and collecting them here. And once again, it's just a smart move. Don't give any ground just because your attack failed. Keep them hemmed in, and stop them from getting as easy natural. If he knows you're waiting, then he's gonna be scared. He's gonna play a little more tense. So again, knowing that I probably wasn't going to break those ramps with just Marines, I got the factory coming up, and I put 2 tech labs up to start bringing Marauders. And again, put the other refinery up as soon as you see that strategy fail. Put the refinery up and start harvesting gas. If you didn't know, I usually get the first supply depot around 9 supply. And once I send that off the scout, usually 110 minerals on the 11th supply, you're going to want to start building that barracks. And then as that supply depot finishes, you send them off. Start building more SCVs here at your first orbital command until the barracks finishes, or at your command center until the barracks finishes, and then switch to orbital command right away. And that's the best way to start. So he's controlling this tower. I didn't see him go there, or I would have stopped. But I have his natural under control, and I don't think he likes that. And you'll see him push out here pretty soon because he's amassed a force. Now this guy is pretty smart actually, because the first thing he did, knowing I was a heavy ground, he built a Twilight Council and he researched charge for these guys. And a Zealot with charge can eat a Marine pretty easily. It's really hard to micro them. Even though I did get, I upgraded my Marauders for concussion blow. It really makes a difference. You'll watch here how fastly they can engage your troops. It makes micro a lot harder to do. So this is a pretty big battle. I was trying to make it the best I could, but I do manage to take out most of them. And it was mostly Marines, but my Marauders started coming in right about now. And pick off that sentry. Target those down if you can. That Guardian should really cut me out with your troops. So here a little more micro. Best to save a unit if you can. The problem I have with using heavy infantry, I always forget to go medevacs. A couple medevacs on the field probably would have made a big difference there. But I believe I was only just starting to get my starports up and wasn't quite ready to have them out at this point in the game. Just because I was focusing on building more infantry to resecure that location. So anyways, I started respecting him a little more. I knew right off that he knew what he was doing. He made some changes to upgrade his infantry to handle my infantry a little better. So I went for siege tanks instinctively. Knowing I'm infantry, I assumed he would go Colossus, and nothing cuts down a Colossus like a siege tank. A well-used siege tank. These things are kind of stupid. I had them on rally there, and wouldn't go past this. So, anyways, nothing cuts down a Colossus by a well-placed siege tank. So you're gonna watch those used pretty nicely in a couple minutes. Now, again, as I said before, if you're in control of the map and you know your opponent really can't go as he pleases because you're watching his front door,